Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have with us Brian Chisholm. Welcome back, Brian.
Always good to be here.
Well, listen, folks, we have an incredible thing for you to see. We have a clip from Governor Wes Moore, Brian, who went on Bret Baier, Fox News, prime time during the news channel at 6 p.m., prime time now. And Governor Moore went on there to defend his record with Bret Baier. And we have a clip. You can't believe it. You're going to be able to see it and listen to it. And here's the clip.
But you talk to some Marylanders, and they are concerned. There's this 3% tax on IT and data services. They feel that their electricity and power rates are going up. They're paying more for it. Fees and registration stuff, they feel it. And so what do you talk to them?
Well, the thing I say to them is that it's exactly why we've really focused on doing things like tax reform that could actually give the middle class a tax cut. And in the tax reform that we just passed, 94% of Marylanders either got a tax cut or saw no changes in their taxes at all.
So, Brian, Governor Moore said that 94% of Marylanders got a tax cut. And he said this on national news with Bret Baier. You're a member of the House of Delegates. What can you tell us about this?
Well, you and I are both like Bret Baier. We must not understand basic math. Is what he basically just you don't understand or you don't understand math. There's an old saying. One of my favorite sayings is, "Don't pee down my leg and tell me it's raining," because that's what he's doing here. Every Marylander knows that everything's more expensive. But when he talks about tax cuts, what do? They reduce taxes for that 94%. 0.0005%.
And what's that end up being like per year, per household?
Like $40.
$40 for the year.
That's
that
right.
They saved.
And that came from budget management, from what we understand. But then they get knocked over the head with all the registration for car, for fishing. We are charging more seniors more money to fish nowadays. It is absurd. It's like going into a restaurant.
But the registration fees alone on cars, Brian, take back not just the $40 that you saved over a year, but it takes like 3 times that much more from you because they keep going up.
Yeah,
right?
So your only choice in that situation is to sell your car and walk, I guess. It really is. Because everybody's got to pay that registration fee. There's no way around it. You can try to register in other states, but then they try to penalize you, remember? We had a lot of bills that said if you parked on the street in Baltimore and you didn't have a Baltimore address, they were going to tow you if it was there.
I mean, listen to this podcast, listeners. The registration fees, and I'm going to give this to Chris to put this up on the screen just briefly. It's just a snapshot. When you go online and you go to re-register your car, there's this prompt that comes up and it says, well, you can pay for 3 years, you can pay for 2 years, or you can pay for 1 year. But get this, for the first time, because registration fees for your car are annual and they're so expensive, it says, well, we can also put you on a payment schedule.
I believe it's an 18% interest too. Or you can put it on layaway. We got the registration layaway plan here in the state of Maryland.
So, Brian, you have a car payment.
That's right.
You have an insurance payment. And now you have a registration fee payment to the state of Maryland. A registration fee payment because it's so expensive. But Governor Moore said on Bret Baier, Brian, that you're actually saving money. 94% of Marylanders are saving.
Yeah, can't wait to get that $40 rebate when I do my taxes this year. But on the other hand, I'm paying anywhere between $500 to $2,000 extra just in these registration fees, fishing fees, all the things that we're taxing now. We're not even talking about the big fees that we're putting on the businesses now.
Or electricity prices.
That's exactly right.
Which is a tax as well, right? Electricity prices are a tax because the increase is a tax because the Democrats put policies in that make them more expensive.
Yeah, Governor Moore obviously has not been in the state of Maryland very much at all recently.
No.
He's on a world tour, and so he hasn't really talked to any Marylanders, but I think he would be hard-pressed to find a single Marylander that says, I've actually saved money. This is great. I think he could go from Cumberland all the way to Eastern Shore. You're not going to find a single person that's happy about the situation right now, and we're taxing businesses out of the state. We were already 46th in business friendliness in the state, in the country.
For
Do
sure.
you think this is going to help when we say,
Brian, here's a good question. Let's ask Governor Moore this question. Hey, Governor Moore, what's his aide's name? Carter Elliott IV? Yes. Hey, Carter Elliott IV. Hey, Governor Moore, answer this question. Do you really think the citizens of Maryland are going to say, oh my God, Taxes are so much lower now. Fees are so much lower now. It's so cheap to do business in Maryland. It's so cheap to live in Maryland. Of course they're not saying that. Final thoughts.
No, everybody feels it in their back pocket. They feel it in their checkbook. Everybody is paying more for a poorer product in this state of Maryland.
Under Moore, everybody's paying more.
That's right.
That's more soap smokescreen from Mark Fisher and Brian Chisholm. For the dumbest bill in America. See you next time.